Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to I Am Crafts. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. In today's class we'll be learning this kind of a tote bag. If this is what you are waiting for, or this is what you are looking for, please sit back and watch this video to the end. It's super easy and beginner friendly. To my returning subscribers, God bless you. And to my fresh subscribers, I love you too. God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. And God bless you abundantly. So this is how the bag look like. This is the interior part of it. It's a very unique tote bag. Very unique with a good finishing. So this is the measurement of our bag. 15 inches by 11.5 inches, and it's 2 pieces for number 1. Then number 2, we have 8.5 inches by 13 inches. It's also 2 pieces. Then number 3. Number 3 is 1. We are having 13.25 by 8.5. It's just 1 piece. Then number 4 is 15 inches by 3/4. Is also 2 pieces. Okay, we also have number 5, which is 8.5 and quarter, 8.5 by 3/4, which is also 2 pieces. You'll need handles which is measuring 19 inches for 2 pieces, 19 inches. Then you need your set of magnets. This is the type of magnet I'll be using for this tote bag. It's 2 sets of the magnets. Okay, then you need a logo if you have, but if you don't have, no problem. You need lining. Okay, this lining is number 6, 15 inches by 9 inches. Is 2 pieces. Then you'll be needing another one, which is number 7, 6.8 by 10.5. That's 6/4, 6.5 and quarter, then 10.5, 2 pieces. You need 13.4 by 6.8. That's 1. Okay, in inserting your magnet, you mark 2 inches from the edges of your handles, both the 4 edges. Then you punch it with a puncher, and then you insert your magnet, and the result will be like this. Okay, then you mark from the good side 4.5 from both sides. You mark 4.5 as shown. So you now stitch it like this as shown. Just at the edge of it, you just stitch it together like this. Stitch it around. After that, you take panel 4. You take panel 4, you fold it to ascertain the center. Then you mark it as shown. You mark 3 inches. After you mark 3 inches, then this is where you are going to insert your handle. At the center of the marked 3 inches, then you stitch the handles all through as shown. Okay. After this part is done, this pocket is optional. If you don't want it, you can skip it. So that's why I didn't explain much about it. But if you want to sew it, you just cut your desired pocket, then you sew it as shown. This is where I'm going to mark 1 inch at the top side to sew my magnet to it. After I've local iron it with my machine to ascertain the center, then also the main body of the lining, I also do the same to get the center. Then I mark 1.5 from the downside where my pocket is going to be. Then I will now join the magnet. Then I will now separate them so that I can stitch them and they will now align if I bring the up pockets to form my pockets. I hope you understand. If I bring the pocket to form my pocket, then after you stitch, you now join it like this and you now sew it like this, like U, letter U, and the result will be like this as shown. Okay, after that you pick this handle that you've sewn to panel 4, then you sew it like this. Check where the pocket is and place it like this so that you will not end up sewing the pocket upside down and it will cause you a lot of work to lose it. Okay, after that the result will be like this. You open it and you top stitch it. Top stitch it as shown. After that, you now take your panel 1. If you have logo, you insert your logo as shown, marking 2 inches from the top side to sew your logo. But if you don't have your logo, no problem, you can do it like that. It will also be beautiful. After that, you take the panel A and then join it at the top of the panel 4 and you sew it like this. You know you're going to shift the hand inward, then you sew it like this. Please follow the steps gradually, it's super easy. Then you now slip the handle and then you secure it like this. You sew it like this to its normal position where it's supposed to be and the handle will be firm. After that, you will now fold it like this. Fold it like this and top stitch all around the 4 corners of it. Please just follow the steps and you have an amazing finishing at the end of your work. After that, you check if there is any excess of lining, you trim off, but if there is none, it's very perfect. Okay, you do for both sides as shown, and this is done. Then you take panel 4, 5 and 7. Take panel 5 and 7 and sew them like this. Okay, panel 5 is the fabric, then panel 7 is the lining. Okay, after that you top stitch. You turn over and top stitch for a neat result. After that, you take panel 2. You find the midpoints of both panel 2 and panel 5 and 7 that you've sewn. Okay, after finding the midpoint, then you sew it on panel 2 as shown. You can use clip, you can use pins to secure your work so that it will not shift, so that it will be easier for you. Just be patient to use your pins or you use your clips if you have. Okay, after this you sew it and then you turn over. You turn it over. You can also secure it with your clips or your pins as shown, and you top stitch it. But I'm going to turn my own over to top stitch it like this, yes, so that I can have a good result at the end of the day. Do it for both side. This is sewing our gusset. Then you take this part that you've sewn, that's panel 2 and 3, then you join it together to panel 3. You join it together with panel 3 with the lining of panel 8. Join it with the lining of panel 8 as shown. After that, you open it up and then you press it, let it face towards panel 3 inside. You press it like this inside, let it be facing inside of panel 3, and then you arrange it with your hand because it's jute material, it's strong. Then you will now top stitch it, but please be checking the inside lining where it's aligning, then you top stitch and the result will be like this. You will same with the other side. You know the panel 2 is having 2 sides, then you fold this one like this and then bring the other lining and sew it like this. Please pay attention to this very well. Okay, after that you turn and do the same type of top stitch as the previous one. So our set is ready. So it's now time to sew the main body of the bag and the corset together. So sewing it, you're going to set corset and your panel like this. Set it where your line is, where your lining stop. Then you fold it like this. So neatly fold it twice. First one, second one, like this. Okay. After you fold it, you can clip it or you go straight to your main and sew it. You do it for both sides. Okay, you fold it twice, very neat, and please be patient anytime you're working so that you have a very nice and good finishing. Okay, then you sew it. Like in sewing it, you mark quarter and inch, then you stop there, sew it to the end, sew it and stop quarter and inch for all the sides. Okay, you now fold it this way. Fold it like this. You can fold it and secure it with your clip, or you just fold it and also fold it twice at the base like this as shown. Then you can secure it with pins or with your clips like this. So even if you don't have type of clip, you can improvise and use the peg you use for it. It also help you to work fast and have a neat result. Okay, so it's leaving that an inch, that's 0.4, and the results will be like this. So you can see how it's getting beautiful gradually. Then you take the other back panel and do the same method. Use the same method to sew it as shown. So viewers, at this point, please, if you find my tutorial helpful and educative, please do well by subscribe my channel, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, comments below so that I know what you really want to improve on, so that we come to the permanent site. Then that is it. Our tote bag is ready for use. Just look at how beautiful and easy it turns out to be. So sweet. You can use your jute material to make it very easy and simple. You can also use your gel fabric to do it, or even tape it if you want. It's very beautiful and super easy and beginner friendly. So please, my beautiful people, lovers of crafts, please do well by sharing videos your social media so that it will get to the people. And if you want to order from me, please can drop your below, and let's get into this pocket friendly. As you can see, beautiful it looks. Multi-purpose tote bag. At least it's not that boring and it's not looking that local. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching.